You're looking at the first hybrid car that Honda has done right. A bold statement, I know, but looking back on all the Honda hybrids I've driven through the years, most of them have left me wanting a little bit more in one way or another. Better gas mileage, a nicer interior, just some little thing that held them back. Which is weird for a company that usually gets everything so perfect. Well, finally, I think Honda has built a hybrid that's a true home run. The 2014 Accord Hybrid is not only a great car with the solid construction and firm Honda driving feel that I love so much, but it's also a great hybrid too, meaning it gets awesome gas mileage. The new Accord Hybrid is rated for 50 miles per gallon in city driving and 45 on the highway, which puts it right at the front of the class when it comes to gas mileage. And in typical Honda fashion, it does so through the use of some really ingenious engineering by completely eliminating the transmission. Most hybrid cars use a continuously variable transmission, or CVT, that sends power to the wheels through a torque converter and a system of pulleys and belts. But this new Accord does away with all that and replaces it with two electric motors instead. So you can think of it sort of like a virtual transmission where a computer processor and electronics decide the drive ratios instead of mechanical pulleys. Now, I don't pretend to understand the details of how all that works, but I can tell you this car feels better than most hybrids from the driver's seat. It responds fast to input from the throttle, and accelerating is just as smooth and glassy as a luxury car. The only downside is that when you really stomp on the gas pedal, the engine winds up high and stays up there, which is a kind of weird feeling if you're not used to it. There aren't really any surprises on the inside. It's spacious, it feels tightly constructed, it's your typical Honda that feels like it's going to last for all eternity. My favorite feature on it is a video camera that helps you see your blind spot when changing lanes. Just use your right turn signal and a video screen shows up on the dash so you can see what's happening in the lane next to you. There is one noticeable trade-off when you buy the hybrid version, and that's cargo space. The trunk in the hybrid Accord holds about 20% less than the regular Accord because of all the batteries and the associated electronics back there. Overall, I think this car is a real turning point for Honda, at least when it comes to hybrids. It gets wonderful gas mileage, feels great over the road, and I think it's the best hybrid car Honda has built to date.